out in the belt line and step over heel peel. And belt line. And again, that knee comes through the belt line, he can either go to half guard or full guard, depending on where he goes. Some people are going to be like, oh, you're not going to get that leg all the way through. They're going to smash one leg in. And he gets that. This is like heel peel. He gets all the way onto his side, he grabs your leg and peels it over his leg, back in half guard. These two will save you from side control all the time.
So on Valentine's Radio, Channel 15, you're going to hear everybody from Alicia Keys.
Once you learn how to do them,
to
then
Adele,
it's about learning when to do
Kelly
them.
Clarkson, and of course you can just search it up on
The other part of the problem. And switch on the bell. You got a lot of tape on side. Stay your turn.
Pushing the right hand, but you're going to the left.
Better than having these knuckles for it.
Yeah, when we were doing E1 this week, it was fun. We went up to multiple times a week and started getting my man like,
They haven't rashed yet, have they?
no, actually, it's just fun.
It's going for running up against the knee.
No, it's
Switch on the bell, switch.
from gripping the knees on the knuckles to the.
So again, we're going to step out to the free side, which is over here because he's not over here. 1, 2.
Step out with my right foot.
Yep. And then I'm going to get my left knee all the way onto the ground like this. But I have to check and see where his knee is. So if I got to step out more, I step out more. You know, if I got to step out more over here, then I do. So that way I can make clearance. But my knee to slip right in. Nope, bottom knee. Bottom knee. Bottom knee. Yep. I want to go through his hip line. Shoot. So,
Stick.
yes.
Okay.
But again, I don't want it down here.
So I want my knee basically on the floor.
To start off with, as I know that I'm under him, then I want it up on his belt line.
Okay.
But whatever it takes for you to get inside this window here, yes. And then now I can turn flat back again and bring that knee up.
Turn flat back.
Yep. And then I can either A, swing this foot through between his legs, or if I can keep that knee out here on his hips, then I can swing all the way through. Boom. Again. And again, don't be afraid to exaggerate that step. I can swing all the way out here if I need to, so I can crunch up to squeeze my knees into it. Okay. As long as I'm keeping these frames here, and so let me keep one frame here. Boom. Let me keep one frame, elbow down. Open hand, up right there. Ooh, look at these frames. Reset, and then on the next reset, start with those frames right there. One in the next frame face away from me, and one in the side. And again, I prefer to not put my hand here because if he turns his hips over, I'm going to get a wrist lock. I prefer to keep my wrist right above his hip. And if I need to do it like this, where I'm turning my hand like this, I sometimes do that. Sometimes I cross the butt like this. So we're going to keep this away. And again, we swing out, exaggerate, and that bottom leg nice and in, all the way through. Again.
And so when I end up here, am I?
So you can break posture like that. If he straightens up, I can bear hug him in like that. Because again, if I have somebody in my full guard, my typical goal is to break their posture. Because for them to get out, first they have to sit up.
Yeah.
And if I have their posture broken, then I can start doing things like throwing my leg over the shoulder, throwing their head away, start focusing on an arm that's close to me.
Okay, so when you're in full guard, you want to keep it as close to you as possible.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't want space.
Good.
I want him to be down here.
Gotcha.
Reset. So the next side control is going to be the step over heel peel. So he's on this side. I'm going to turn on to my left side. Leg on my left side. My top leg is gonna swing over top of his foot, his closed foot, yeah. And I'm gonna peel that with my foot, yep. I find an arch in his foot, peel it over and lock my feet up. Boom, now we're in half guard. Now straighten him up. Use your feet to pull him over top of you.
Like this? No?
See if you can swing this foot out some more to your right. Yes, there you go. Now he's looking more straight. Reset. Because again, even if I only get half guard, I'm not in side control. They're back in a guard of some sort. Turn all the way up on that right side, step over his closed foot. Find that arch, peel it over, walk up our feet, straighten up. Beautiful. Again. Number 1 and number 2 for side control defense. And this is something you can work on a dummy 1,000 times. Slide in through that hole, and if I can only get half guard, that's cool. Okay, straighten up. Go back to half guard, straighten up. I want him to be straight. I want my head to be aligned if I can. Well, keep pulling him. Yes. Hold him until he turns. See, he's turning. And see, if he doesn't turn, his elbow gets tucked in under him. Go back to where we were. If he doesn't turn, his elbow gets tucked under him. I can then drop this and push on his armpit right here. And we're going to go over. Boom. So if he doesn't turn, he's going to get swept. He has to turn.
Okay.
Again, side control.
From the 90s, and 2000s.
Step over, all the way on our side. Exaggerate. Beautiful. Step over. Find that leg. Heel, lock leg. Straighten him up. Swing all the way out. Swing all the way out. Yes. Knee and belt line again.
Sorry.
Knee and belt line again. Sure about knee and belt line? No, back to this. Yes, I can hold you. Step out, knee and belt line. Yes. Use those frames. Keep that one hand in the hip if we can. So those frames are going to be important. Are you fine? Go a little more time. This frame is going to be very important as we move forward. Whenever we're here, immediately for me, I like to put this hand in front of his face, between him and me, and I like to make him look away.
Okay, yeah, no, so this
Maximum pressure. Maximum pressure. I like to make him look away. I push his head over here.
Gotcha.
And then this hand. Again, I like to ride it right here in the crook of this hip. And if I can, I keep connection with the mat.
Okay, that's helping you push out, so I can
Correct.
get more
Correct.
space in here.
Absolutely. So we can get that swing in nice and wide and we can wedge ourselves in there. Because if he's not giving us space, we gotta make space.
Okay.
You gotta get space one way or the other. You're gonna give it to me or I'm gonna get it. Mount. Go ahead, mount Tyler. And then we have wrap, trap, and bridge. And then we have the same step over heel peel from mount. So we already know one escape. So he's gonna do wrap, trap, bridge. So he's gonna trap an arm. And the same arm that he overhooks, he is also going to come out and he's going to find your same side foot because he has this arm trap, so he has to trap this foot because 2 legs on the table, if 2 legs on one side of the table are gone, the table's going to fall. And so if he has this arm trap, he's going to trap that same side leg and we're going to roll. Yeah. Plans his overhook. As he plans his overhook, he's going to trap that same side foot. And then some people push on the armpit, some people push on the back, some people don't push at all, some people just go. I have to push on an armpit, that's me. It's weak. And then the other one's going to be a step over his heel again. Same thing, just in that. We'll turn all the way on my side. Find his foot. Get up under his foot, peel it over my leg, walk up, straight back in half guard. Good. This time, Tyler, I want to see some inside elbow on the arm. Yes, make that elbow to knee connection, please. Thank you. Good. Elbow to knee. There's gonna be some terms you don't hear a lot, Dave. Elbow to knee, get your knee to the mat. You know, these things are crucial. Okay. Elbow meets knee. This makes a wall. This is almost impenetrable. They have to really brute through this to get through this connection. This is a terrible connection to have against you. So number 1, wrap, trap, bridge. We're going to reach up and overhook. Yeah, and bring that. And so for me, if I'm in gi, I grab a collar. If I'm in no gi, I palm my own chest, my own opposite pec.
Okay.
And so since I'm in no gi, we palm the opposite pec. Now we're going to take our foot and step on the outside of the same side foot. We have the arm trap. I take my far hand and push into his armpit, and we tuck and roll. Straight over. Reset. Grab the arm. I want his hand in the armpit.
This way.
Nope, over top. But whenever I do it, yep.
This.
Yes, I just need his hand inside my armpit somehow on my wrist.
Okay.
Same side split. And bridge and roll. Whenever we are pushing off of our feet to pop our hips and pop our back, that's a bridge. So whenever I say bridge and roll, pop, go.
Okay.
Again. Over top. Doop. Come up through here, through the armpit. Yes, beautiful. Same side leg. Pop that armpit, pop and push off on the feet. Go. Heavy. And again, when you come up, we're going to say, this is one of those few times whenever we come up, we want to smash them. We don't want them to move on to come up. We come up on top, we're going to sit there for a second. We're okay with our posture broken. We don't want a scramble to happen. We have
Okay, so I come back over, I'm down tight.
We're down for a second.
Yeah, okay.
And then we're working on getting out of their full guard. So let's do a step over heel peel again. So we're going to get on our side again, just like we did previously. Full on our side. Either left or right. No, heel peel. So turn onto our side, either left or right side.
Am I doing the same thing with the arm?
No.
No.
So I'm going to, whenever I turn on my side, to pick a side, left or right. So I'm going to turn on all the way on my left side. I want to get on it. I can sleep beautiful. So freeze. Once you get on your side, there is now a space here that I can put my foot in. So I know that there's a space there. I'm going to take that elbow and put it in that space. Don't intertwine. I just want the elbow in there. So I want my hand out here.
Oh.
Yes, beautiful. Now I can flare that elbow if I need to create space, or I'm stopping him from coming there. So now I take my top foot, step over, peel the foot over my bottom leg. Elbow meets knee, so my bottom knee meets my elbow now. Bring your bottom knee to your elbow. Beautiful. Now push that knee, push his knee line. Bring your leg over his knee line. Yes. Straighten up. Turn back on your back. Bring him with you. Use your legs. Extend your legs out. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
So we're not rolling over.
Not this one. This one's just a heel peel. We're going back to half guard again. So roll onto the side again. Beautiful. Fit that elbow in. Beautiful. Top leg steps over heel peel. If you can do that, that's great. If they give you that, that's perfectly fine. You can do that. Send our leg up, stretch out. Walk our legs. Beautiful. Reset. Get on your side. If they're not giving you that space though, go back. Go back to your knee line. If they're keeping heavy on the ground right here, then I gotta step over. But if they're giving me that space, then elbow meets knee, bring that knee through.
Oh, so you're saying if I to step over, he's not giving me space.
If he's not giving this space and you can't make it, I still step over with this one.
Still step over?
Yes. And peel. Yes. Okay, that will give me the space I need. I'm just gonna pull his leg up and then my elbow can meet my knee.
Gotcha.
One more
If
time.
you're looking for news and plays, we have so many news channels on starting.
Go back to the rep trap bridge.
We love the Dolphins and the just search it. I love it. It's just saying, Willie Jones and Papas.
Again.
Wait till don't know why I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I did. Don't know why I did.
Back to heel peel.
Wish that
All the way on our side.
I stayed.
Outside elbow, the inside elbow, anytime we're in mount, inside elbow is that key. That throws them off their base. So when I turn on my side, I gotta get that inside elbow in between me and their legs. Rotation of the legs. Beautiful. And whether they give us that knee line or whether we have to take it. But as we move forward in jiu-jitsu, it's about lines. That's a line, that's a line. Hip line, belt line, knee line, shoulder line, all lines. Midline, going down your body. All lines you gotta be cognizant of.
So what's my next position goal from here?
So whenever I go from here, I can extend this leg full out and straighten him out. Yep, straight front. Yes, pull him down. And now we're half guard again. Now he has to work to get back to side control.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If he's working to progress upward, you're working to progress downward.
Yeah.
Dependent on your game. I will live in someone's bottom side control because I got like 4 subs from them.
Yeah.
And I'll just throw attacks and see what happens.
Yeah.
So once you get comfortable in a certain position and you get a Swiss Army knife of tools to use, then you might want to just say, "Fuck it, come get me."
Okay.
I'll sit there and let somebody attack me inside control for 5 minutes and lay on bottom. I'll let somebody have my back for 5 minutes. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, but I've gotten to that point. So
I started reading Roadmap to, it's called Roadmap to Be There, something like that.
bunch of flow charts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was somewhat helpful just to at least understand like the neutral to best and worst positions.
And so some people, like personally, I'm cool in mount, but I'm happy. I'm cool being on top. I'm crossing this time. Bring your foot over top of his legs. Yes. Now, cross him and hip out. And start to get that pressure.
Mhm.
The breaker. So we don't cross right.
Okay.
If we need to do something with our feet, palm them together. That's cool. I can offset a little bit and kind of stand on his hip. Palm down on his hip or palm down on his thigh. Nope, palm down.
Cool.
Yes. Yes. And stand on his thigh if I need to, like that. But we're never crossing.
Okay.
And so we have to go palm down over, that's cool. So we have hooks. So hooks are legs here. Then we have our seatbelt grip. I'm gonna let you think about what a seatbelt grip is really quick.
With the arms.
Yep. How does the seatbelt fit you? How does the seatbelt fit you? There you go, there's no seatbelt grip. And so whenever we have seatbelt grip, we already have a good grip because always our bottom grip wants to pull on our top. So that's always good. And so from here, we're going to just let Tyler do a couple of defensive workouts and we'll reset. He is going to, his goal is to get his shoulders above your chin line or slide off onto the mat. Because whether he's above your chin line or he slides onto the mat, he's going to work with choking.
Okay.
And so that's pretty much what he's going to do. Okay? Whenever he breaks those lines and starts to turn into the chest, he'll reset. Again. There's a multitude of ways to escape back. I have 4 or 5 that I really like. This is going to be the most conventional. Either A, sliding my chest off the mat, or sliding it above your chin line while fighting feet. All the meanwhile monitoring the top hand. The top hand is what we call a power hand. That's the hand that can choke me. The hand that's under the armpit cannot choke me. And so my biggest threat anytime I'm in back is the hand that's over my shoulder. And it's not always going to be the right hand. Some people are left-handed. Some people are right-handed. They'd rather choke you with their left hand. So this is not a static position. Or it's always going to be this seatbelt. And sometimes we get opposite seatbelt, and that's okay. We have to make sure we monitor the power hand. Switch. Switch and seatbelt. And so whenever we're in the seatbelt position, our main goal is our opposite hand monitors their choking hand. And so I like to dig my thumb down in deep here and keep it nice and tight because if I need to, I can push it away if I have the strength to. Now, I can take this other hand and grab onto his elbow here, and I can pry that arm up and bring it up over my head. Over the head completely, and then now I can lock it here with one hand, whether it's this one or this one. And so if I use this one, I can use this lock it in this here. And if I'm in gi, I can grab the uniform instead of grabbing his hand. And I know I have that arm there locked. Head down, because if my head's up, you give me space. Head down, start prying that knee off of you. Step out. And that's and heavy, shoulder in, Jim.
Side control is it?
Yep. So, reset. Set control. Sit hand on the power hand. Arm up over the head. Downward. Head downward. Head downward. Pinch that arm. Use it. Keep the grip with my bottom hand. My top hand can start to fight those feet too. Chest to chest. Heavy, heavy, heavy. You're not always going to come up in side control. Sometimes you come up in full guard. Sometimes you come up in half guard.
Okay.
I'm never going to let you come up in side control. Shit, if I can allow it,
Right.
never gonna let you get side control from me. I'm going to get a leg back somehow. And not make it a total loss on my part. Head up and over, and as I know I'm going over, my bottom hand's going to grab and keep it. My head's going to tuck. Boom, as my head tucks, we fight that top leg. Shoulder pressure in. As I make that turn, as I make this turn, shoulder pressure in. Finish my turn. Again. Because then I'm going to show you one, and you're going to be like, this is way different.
Okay.
I want them to pay for taking my back. Up and over, bottom hand keeps that arm, top hand starts fighting the legs. Tuck the head. Right here, I want you to drive inward with your left shoulder. All the way. Roll him all the way over with your left shoulder. Left shoulder. Or bulldozer. Bulldozer. Push him all the way over.
Oh, this way.
Yes! Left shoulder.
I'm trying to go into that this way.
Then I'm taking my back.
I'm sorry.
You're good. See, you don't know how many times I've sit there and said, left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. This left hand.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Take my back. And so whenever we say pressure, there's a difference between pressure. There's a difference in pressure. 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 Gravity.
Yeah.
I want them to pay for taking my back. Okay. Get to the sweep's gonna be like this. Usually we're doing full guard. And so I'm gonna do the reverse of getting my knee in the belt line like I was with the side control. So if I have my legs locked in full guard, I'm gonna open. Usually, unless I'm proficient at doing this, I don't want to open. I'm gonna keep my back and come down. If I'm trying to get attacked by a motor or robber or something like that, I pull the business and punch you. In jiu-jitsu, I don't have to worry about punching. It's okay. But if I keep the posture once again, I can bring legs up and I can take good things. However, this distance, I want to go on top. So I'm going to open my guard. When I open my guard, I got to get one knee in the belt line. Doesn't matter which one, but it does matter which one based on my hands. So if I want to go that way, again, we go back to the table aspect. I'm going to grab an arm, so I keep this arm so this leg is gone. This foot's going to drop out to the side and cover this leg. So we open. This foot is going to be on the hips, or across the belt line. And I'm going to use this foot to push off and do a shrimp. And whenever I do, I got this arm, I got this foot. This hand is going to go in the collar, or it can go beside the head. If I'm in no-gi, I don't have a collar. So I tell people for certain groups, it's either better to go ahead and do this anyway. Slide out. Now I'm in position. I have his sleeve, I have his head. One leg is completely on the belt line with my foot flared out, and the other leg is covering his knee over here on the side. So whenever I'm ready, I'm going to do everything at once. This arm is going to come this way, this arm is going to move his head, and my legs are just going to make a scissor action. Come up on top. One more time. Full guard, I open. I have a sleeve. I can reach up to the collar. My leg drops to the mat. My other leg goes across the belt line. And whenever I'm ready, this side's going down and this side's going up. If I can keep my grips, I keep my grips, I can come up on top. Usually we can come in the mouth on this. Just have a full guard. Lock legs. Pick a hand, whichever hand you want to grab, and I'm going to get nice and tight in this cuff. Take this cuff, insert my thumb in this cuff, you grab this cuff, and motorcycle your hand. Now on the other hand, I'm gonna start to cup his head. Open my guard.
I don't know if you got.
So my left leg is gonna come down and just lay next to his legs.
One commercial.
My right leg is going to push off of the mat so I can get enough space to slide my knee into the belt line.
And then all of a sudden,
Nope,
it looked like
slide
the
my-
premise
slide my
line
knee into the belt
where
line.
you have, all the
Yeah,
different
slide
apps at the
right on.
bottom. It was scrolling
Keep my
through.
foot flared out
It was such a
outside of
great
his
guide.
hips.
A lot of people focus on the remotes. A lot of people thought like something like, who's got the remote? Why is everything changing? Which was pretty brilliant.
And then whenever I'm
Actually,
ready,
full surprise.
these two go down,
One
those two
commercial
come
I
up a little
did
bit.
have to.
Or swing outward, I'm sorry. So these two come over and down, and those two
That was
swing
the
out.
culture.
All the way. And they come up on top.
Danny Noonan,
Reset.
the real Danny Noonan, Michael O'Keefe was in it, Serena Williams, Brian Cox, Tony Romo. That was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. Travis on Pop Rocks.
Cover hand, that same side hand, I gotta drop to that same side leg. So open my guard, push off with the other leg, the right leg. So I can slide that right leg into the belt line. And get up on our side for that. Beautiful. And then whenever we're ready, all the way over.
Like that's
Again. Drop the leg, same side arm. Push up, slide on the belt line. Get that knee in. Beautiful. Lift and go. Scissors. Now the leg that's on the belt line, that's the one that has to stay heavy because whenever you came over here, there was this much space between your knee and the mat. So whenever I'm coming up, this knee has to go to this pocket here.
Okay.
This side here, so that way I can pull him out. If I give him this much space, this leg comes back up and scoops, and now we're half right.
Okay.
Cut. Grab and cut the sleeve. Beautiful. Drop the leg to the same side. Slide that knee in. And then that belt knee, go to the mat. Go to the mat. Beautiful. Way better. One more. This time do it without your hands. Remember this, Tyler?
Yep. Go without my hands.
Do it without your hands. Just your knees and just your legs now. So go ahead and lock up your legs. Drop one leg to the mat. The other leg slides, pushes off and slides into the belt line. And you shift your legs this time. Go. Boom. On top. Get the knee to the mat. One more time. And then this is the standard scissors. With or without the legs. I hit this without the legs way more than I do with my.
Really?
With or without the arms. I'm sorry. I hit this way more without my arms than I do with my arms.
Let's see if the guy doing his arms while you're.
You're up here doing this bullshit.
Okay.
It's so crazy. Like I will slide in, I'll pull somebody in my full guard, and I will give them the posture. They posture, and as they're posturing, see what happens. Because now I've got it down to a muscle.
Okay, so they're just going for posture right here.
So we're here.
Yeah.
We go for great posture. I'm here. And we'll see what happens.
Okay.
They fall, they fall. They don't